Okay, so we're doing the Turbosmart pod vent mount thing. We basically watched a couple other videos here, and what we are discovering is that there's no way to get that thing out without breaking that little chrome ring on the outside, the little plastic tab ring. Ooh, nice. Yeah, now keep working around the top. Try to get the top now. Where's that little blue tool? I think it's the one you're sitting on. Might be able to get it out without breaking it. Oh, did you get it? Mm-hmm. Wow, shit, that was super easy. Look at that, not even hard. All right, now let's wiggle that gauge out of there. Or the pod, I keep saying gauge. It might just pull out, but I think there's oh yeah, it literally pulled right out. That is hilarious that everyone else had to break it. Apparently you need the touch of a woman and
you want this piece
to work on your car stuff. What piece do we have in there? So there's that. Yeah. For now, that should be fine. All right, so there are 3 clips in here, and she's just working on popping those clips out and working the whole thing out. Yep, now move to the other side. And the thing you don't want to do is if you work to the other side, you'll just end up pushing the side you popped out. So if you have multiple tools, it helps because you can just leave one in there and just kind of work them around. Okay, so now you can see these clips are out. One's right here, and then there's 2 other ones, and then you just pull it right out, nice and gentle, just wiggle it. It's got a little foam on the back, and that's what's kind of holding in there. So there it is. Not that hard, would you say?
No.
Everybody else breaks them, but Laura didn't. And tapping off power off of this switch right here, which is kind of the same thing. Basically, there's these 3 little tabs right here. I already popped this out. 1, here's 2, my fingers are touching 2 of them right here, but 1, 2, and then a 3rd one on the back here. And same thing, what'll happen is the little face of this will pop off a little bit. So this little ring right here might pop up, make you think you're getting it, but really you gotta get further down in here with those little plastic remover thingies, and you'll pop them right out. And you just wiggle it, go slow, but that'll give us what we need to tap off power, and we'll show you that in a second. Okay. So we've got everything connected here, the little 3D printed mount. I've got the wires pulled down so they don't get shoved in here. And basically I've got my boost line on here, my vacuum line. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold these wires, keep them kind of tight. Boost line should be okay because there's kind of some space there, but I'm still just gonna gently push this in so I don't pinch it or anything. And then it should just snap back into place. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. Ooh, I really like that actually. Mm-hmm. And we don't have to worry about the chrome piece because this little 3D printed piece right here, which you found on that website. What was it for 3D printing? Thingiverse. We just looked up Fiesta ST pod mount, and he printed both pieces, including this one, which we didn't end up using. I'm not sure if there's 2 different kinds or whatever, but this little front piece is what worked out. We just put it on that little pod mount, and it clipped right on like it was the chrome piece. So it clipped on just like this, the red thing right here, and then the gauge just slides right in, and it's pretty tight in there. It's not coming out, so we're pretty happy with that. Okay. All right, so we figured out which 2 wires we want to use. So if you take this right on out, put it down like that, you get the clip facing towards you. There's this whole row of wires right here. There is a black and gray that is the 3rd in from the left here. So 1, 2, 3. That's going to be your negative that you can tap off there. And then all the way on the right over here, you have your blue and purple wire. That is your like dash light and everything. So right now, lights are off. So switches, or the gauge is off. You turn them on, it's on. And then that should be going too. If you turn the brightness up, it'll get brighter. If you turn it down, it'll get a little more dim. So it'll kind of match the rest of your dashboard here. Yeah, which is really nice because then you're not going to be getting beamed in the face by super bright light while everything else isn't. So yeah, so that should be working perfectly here. And then off, shuts it off.
Yeah.